Finding me proved
Why
no
not?
simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Damn it, lost my way again.
Okay, so I went questing just to take off some of the question marks on the maps. Clear out the area quite a bit, this one especially. And so I was in town. And you know how we were talking about that little kid from the first one who also had the Elder Blood last week? Guess who left me a letter? I walk into this bookstore trying to sell my stuff, and I get told there's a letter. We'll have to find this letter. But the kid left me a letter. That's the letter from Dudu. We don't want the letter from Dudu. Dudu is safe, though. These are all new, so let's go to the end then. Maybe it's there. But the kid wrote me a letter, and he said something big is gonna happen. Oh, that's a shame. And that maybe we'll meet up again. I'm really excited. 40%.
Oh! Ooh!
Well, I think we're pretty much done with the secondary stuff here. We've got Cabaret. That's right, we do need to meet up with Dandelion. The gang is all back together.
Serve the eternal fire!
I love the Pacific Northwest. It was really hot the past few days, but today, really chilly. If I were an NPC in this game, that's the NPC I would be. It was amazing. If you wanted... I hear it has to do with getting the mages out of the city a bit more so than it does about loving her. But at the same time, I don't want her to think I care. Because we're going to Skellige, and Yen is in Skellige. And if the Witcher creators have done something right, I'll get a special night with Yen. Hey, Ray, welcome! So if it is relationship related, definitely feel free to let me know.
What's he doing here?
Witcher, sir! Help a woman
It's
in need.
important.
What's the problem?
My house. Something haunts it. It howls, rattles chains, shatters plates. I fear merely being there. Will you see what sort of phantom this is? I'll spare no amount of gold.
Sure. If you've got the gold,
Sounds like a white or a puff bow.
then I've got the gold up
Fine,
puff
I'll
bow.
tend to it.
Thank you ever so much. Come with me. I will show you the way.
Okay, if that's the way, there's always a way out of relationship quests. Should I go do it? What do you guys think? Do you want me to go see that? Meet up with Triss and find out what's going on? Oh, you get a choice during the quest. Okay, cool. So in that case, we'll save before we do it. Hopefully I'll choose the right... Okay, perfect. We'll do it then. She was a liar! That wasn't a puff bow.
Don't enjoy being tricked.
Tricked? I only said my house was haunted. I could not know it was hunters.
Except the hunters knew exactly who they were waiting for. Reeks of a trap to me.
Backhander,
Very
Geralt.
well. Perhaps I've not been completely candid. Especially as I've no gold for the reward either. Which does not mean you shall walk away empty-handed. Here, a key to a treasure. There are 3 in all. Follow the hunters to find the other 2. I must flee now.
What? There's a plant. What? Well, what about the treasure then? That was the contract. Oh, it's probably into one of these then. Cool, so we won't bother with that. Follow the whatever? Okay, first. Let's do this one. Oh, the map! You're right. When it comes to a treasure hunt, it is very important to read the maps. If there's something stories have taught us, maps.
Sick. Sick of it. What's he doing here?
Exactly, I'll just use my Witcher senses. Who needs a map when you have Witcher senses? Okay, we're getting close. MPAs are even more overrated than maps. Okay, the game is saved. I have saved the game. We've got some pigs.
Hey now.
Let's do this right.
But I paid in advance the entire month.
You did, but
I'm out of coin.
But you've got something else, dear.
Like what?
give us the necklace and get out of here.
Stop. I'll take it off myself.
Thanks for sticking up for me, Geralt. Jerk.
Sorry. Didn't know if you wanted me to interfere.
I didn't. Their behavior, disgusting, I know. But they deserved the necklace. They risked a lot just by sheltering me.
They took a risk, sure, for a hefty fee.
Yes. The thing is, they could have taken the coin and turned me over to the hunters, but they didn't, which was extremely honorable by Novigrad standards.
Please don't make excuses for them.
Geralt, we could debate morals, or any number of other topics, but I don't have time for that now. You saw what's happening in the city.
I did. Forget the others. Save yourself, Triss!
How can I help?
Everything's falling apart. I don't know where to start.
The plaster
I should
keeps
get all the
crumbling.
mages to the docks
There are
as soon as
termites in the
possible.
wood.
Get them on board this ship. But Bertold and Anise have yet to show up at the meeting point.
Won't be easy getting to the port. Lots of guardsmen in the streets.
So we won't take the streets. In case of trouble,
We'll
we were
take
all
to the
meet at
skies.
Kingfisher.
And then
There's
she
a
hands
passage
you a
into the sewers
broom.
from the cellar.
She
And
grows an
apparently
ugly
those can
nose
get
with
you
a
all the
wart.
way to the docks.
I know the Novigrad sewers. Won't run into any hunters there, but that doesn't mean it'll be safe.
That's why I'm asking you. I need you to find the way to the docks, clear the path for the others, and do it quickly. The hunters could figure out our plan any minute.
I've always enjoyed the pronunciation figure instead of figure. Maybe because I don't hear figure very often, but I do enjoy it.
Bertold and Denise. Who are they?
A young couple. He's an alchemist. Had a practice in Gildorf. She studied at Aretusa. I'm worried the people who hit them might have turned them in. See? My hosts weren't all bad. Now you understand my predicament?
Help two and put all the others at risk. Or go straight to the Kingfisher, abandon the two to certain death.
What do I do, Geralt?
You grow a pair. Oh. You know, The Witcher wants to see happiness in the world, and if that means saving 2 more lives from this horrible, messed up situation, he's gonna do it.
We should help Anise and Bertold. To write them off like that, it'd be cruel.
Fine. But then we need to go now. Clock's ticking.
Tick
Lead
tock.
the way.
So since she's known as the witch with the red hair, why hasn't she ever dyed her hair? Or used magic to change its color?
That's her! Alive! Hey now!
That fire is not doing much damage to this poor man. The piggy!
Where's this hideout?
Not far. In the bits. Now, quiet, Geralt. We'd rather not draw any attention to ourselves.
It's in the bits!
Come now.
A patrol. Can't let them see us.
So I will stand here at the top of the stairs, where nobody will see me. Thank you. We need some rips for the porkster. Yeah. He was a good piggy. Lived a good life, ate some good food. Got fat and delicious. And now he will make somebody a very good meal. And I'm jealous of the person that gets to feast upon porkster. Hey, Silence, welcome!
This is them, just as I said. Plowing sorcerer and his whore.
See,
Into the wind's
yeah,
heart,
that's a good
too.
point, because it
Good
throws
work.
them off
Take it.
balance.
No, I beg you. We've done nothing wrong.
Right. Hear that several times a day.
What about my reward?
Reward? Marigold. I'm the Witcher. Land on 2 pint.
Did he just say Marigold, I'm the Witcher?
You alright? Can you walk?
Yes.
I'll not leave here.
I'm
I'm
not
not
a
fool.
witch!
Bertold.
Have you seen what's happening? out
Anise,
there?
you should probably change
catch
your
us before we
outfit.
can
Look,
reach the
I'm
port.
dressed like a
Catch us
common
and kill us.
person. You...
We're going. Now.
Going.
Thanks. We need to join the others. Soon as possible.
Oh shoot, wrong way! Okay, here we go. I'm sure you could screenshot.
Stop. Hear it?
Hear what?
There, 2 more. Grab them.
Have you checked the sewers beneath the Kingfisher?
No. Didn't think we'd have to take that route. To think a year ago, guardsmen bowed to mages they passed in the street. Now we have to flee the city like rats.
You could stay. You'd manage it somehow.
The others will never make it without me.
Flee the city like rats. Rats aren't the only animals that flee areas when there are fires or other things. Why would you be so quick to compare yourself to a rat there, Triss? Oh my god. Is she a Doppler? Is she actually a rat? That's been pretending to be a hot redhead this whole time? Oh my god, Witcher. That's why she likes cheese.
No guardsmen or hunters in sight. Everything seems in order.
Or we're too late. Damn it. They're here already. You're dead. You're gone.
Watch his whirling! Degenerate!
You're a degenerate. I'm just a dude trying to save some other dudes. No, this is the place where I was supposed to meet Dandelion and them. Darn it. They'll clean it up by tomorrow night.
Damn it. We took too long.
Too long? We set out to rescue 2 people.
Yes. And lost one.
2 for 1 in Heroes is a great ratio. I mean, that's good. That means your team is ahead of the curve. This is what you want.
Knew exactly what he was signing up for.
Small comfort. This is no time to mourn. Come with me.
Well, then stop mourning, Triss. This is no time to mourn. Then let's not take time for this mourning
way, girl.
conversation. Oh, that's a good point. That is a great callback then. Yeah, you're right, Stephen Hisu. Mage. I'm going with that guy being a mage. It's a feeling. It's a feeling. Hey, Lodvar, welcome. Some morning ale, of course.
What happened
Coffee.
upstairs?
Coffee.
Is everything all right?
No. Everything's not all right.
She's still mourning. It's not time for this, Triss.
Geralt, wait a minute. I need to see who made it.
Lots of people.
Why the tears, my dear lady? You shouldn't worry yourself. It tarnishes your beauty.
Oh, Dijkstra.
Guess you must have worried quite a bit.
No?
Dijkstra helped out.
You fleeing to Kavir too?
No, but I am helping the others set off. You know me. Bleeding heart and all.
Ah, here we go. I like it.
It only start bleeding now? They've been burning mages for months around here.
But only since recently on this scale. Besides, I look forward to having friends in Kavir, especially among King Tancred's entourage.
Triss is about to speak.
Thank you, Mr.
We'll
Mage.
talk later.
We've waited long to escape. Till we could make sure Kavir will take us. Till we could acquire enough coin to hire a ship. Till we could find a captain we could trust. We've waited too long. There's no more time for hesitation. We must leave Novigrad today.
Right now.
This is madness.
She's
Hunters stand
60
on
minutes
every
later,
corner.
she's still giving a speech.
So we'll get to the port through the sewers. Geralt will clear a safe path for us.
They'll catch us anyway. You'll see. They'll catch us and kill us.
Perhaps. In which case we'll die with dignity. Weapons in hand. Not tied to a stake, begging for mercy.
Oh, you like Triss, Lodvar? Well, I think Triss is... I'd like to see the percentage of players who opt for Triss rather than any of the other options.
Gonna enter the sewers now. I'll signal when the path's clear. You follow my trail, and don't stray from it, no matter what.
I will go with Geralt. You, Dijkstra, go to the port and see that everything's in order with the ship.
On my way.
We'll meet there. I hope.
You're supposed to give a rousing speech that gives us faith.
Triss, really want to go with me? No offense, but...
Offense taken. Stop talking and lead the way.
I'll drop
I
magic
think I got her
first,
mad.
If I can only bloody get out alive.
Good luck.
You can't, you won't. You've got Raven.
Let's see.
They want magic back. Us alone.
This. Linen fiber. Oh my god. Oh! Oh, and then a bear hide. It was almost... Oh, almost so good. And she's a cute redhead, too. A muck mixer. They nick the mucks. A classic Classic. Classic job back before modern technology and magics took over. Nixing mucks, that was a big deal. Big deal. Let's see, journeyman. Your heart lies with the rat lady, yes. Ooh, what's this? Magdira, huh? Oh, it's not that good, I guess. That's a shame, but it happens. Let's see, was that everything? Yes. That's a good point. She was supposed to be following me, wasn't she? Maybe she got so angry, she's pouting. She's holding a little bit back. Oh, maybe the path I took wasn't the good one. Do I have to talk to her? Let her know it's good to go? Hey, Neutronoff, welcome! Okay, okay. She wasn't ready yet. She was still pouting.
Thanks for helping.
She took
No need
serious
to thank me,
offense.
Really?
No, there is. You don't know how much it means. To have someone you can rely on in this fucking city.
It's all right. It'll be over soon.
Just calm down, girl.
Soon.
Oh, yeah, Dragon Age did some good stuff.
A library?
Do it yourself. That's Pearls Toussaint. How to avoid colossal vessels. Care for your sword, soldier. The Horse Whistler. The Chronicles of Redania. She Who Knows. Care for your sword. The Horse Whistler. The Horse Whistler is pretty popular. Portrayal of the Elder Races. Oh, here's another one. This is nuts.
Gonzalo de Verseo's poems. Jacob of Varaz's Chronicles. It's incredible. Rare, first editions only.
We'll come back for them later.
No, we won't.
Triss, found an exit.
Oh, I can drop the gauntlets. I don't need those. My assault gauntlets. You literally fell for Ileana? Huh? I mean, yeah. Ileana was very much a redhead. And she had that wonderful, was it French accent? She had a great accent. And then the love triangle. Those were good. And they always got so upset, but it was so funny. Right? Redheads are popular.
Stop. Hear that?
Rats?
Rats.
Oh, my speciality, remember? You've got nothing to fear.
Wait, Triss, where are
Depends
you?
how many there are.
Triss, come on, girl. You said we needed to get out of here. Are you still pouty? Come on. Okay, here we go. So her voice line activated. But she's taking her time.
Damn it, that's a lot.
What, really? Near invincible? I've been playing the wrong difficulty then. Oh wait, she's gone down. Oh, wowza!
tossing all these corpses down here?
We're right under the main square. Carlos of Cleaver Baressa's headquarters. Can't be a coincidence.
His debtors have tended to disappear without a trace.
Everything all right?
A few bites on my feet and calves. Nothing really.
Need to clean your wounds. Infection will set in otherwise.
Later, Geralt. Let's find a way to the port first.
I can deal with the infection later. We got this. I already had my fingernails pulled out. What's a little rat bite? Which way, Triss? Triss, which way? Aren't you supposed to lead me through the sewers? No, it says find a path. Nix our muds. So we go this other way. Yeah, she was pretty cool covered in rats. She didn't care too much. Here we go. We've triggered her. Alright, which way, Triss? This way? How about this door?
Lantern's still lit. Died recently, from bites to the neck.
Is there gonna be a vampire? Oh, that's a great shadow. And if there is, I am excited. We haven't run into a vampire yet. Unless they're vampire rats. And then it's pretty serious.
It's a cat.
A what?
A vampire. Watch out for his venom.
Oh, he's so cute. He's a big...
Luckily,
Luckily.
Oh,
steady source of income. Come on, let's go.
oh, he was just hungry. Oh, Yurden is the... Like the night wraiths and the noon wraiths. They hate that, Yurden.
Seagulls. Hear them? We made it. Come on.
But don't.
Finally. You bloody took long enough.
Did you have time to look around? How's the ship?
Creaky piece of junk. Wood's rotting. Sails are prone to rip like an old pair of knickers. And the...
Will we make it to Kavir?
Provided you don't run into any storms.
I'll signal the others to come.
She can use her magic to hold it together.
Need any help? Can I play the violin for you? Fetch some flowers or bonbons?
Yes, I would love some bonbons. I love bonbons.
What the hell's that mean?
What? Don't tell me you don't plan to beg her to stay.
Why do you even care?
I adore love stories. Especially the ones that end happily ever
Then
after.
stick around for Yen.
Hunters approaching!
You're right,
Hold
Ray.
the ship. We
There
want
is
them
a
alive.
storm. The ship is sinking in the harbor.
Don't let him drive you back!
No one will know that Dijkstra was here. Man, Dijkstra's a bro.
Dijkstra, I don't know how to...
No time for courtesies, my dear. Get on board.
One last farewell. Thank you. I'll never forget what you did for me. And what we had together.
The beginning of 2 is pretty cute. Oh, at least they make it clear which one you can choose. And they don't give you timed BS. Oh, Muffin, we got this. What was it, Thursday? Yeah, we went to the barber and we messed around. So I'm excited to see how long it takes for his beard to grow back in full. Alright, see ya. See ya, chickie. We're off to Skellige today to meet with Yen.
I'll remember you too. Always with a smile.
Miss Mary, go!
Except she's not smiling right now.
Coming!
Bye, Triss.
Take care. And give Siri a kiss from me once you find her.
I will, girl. God, these facial expressions are so good. An option was missing, huh? It's okay, man. Dijkstra, come with me to Skellige.
You're an ass.
What?
What?
An ass. An oaf. A twit. Didn't even try to
I've
stop
got
her.
Yen. I have my reasons, man.
I had my reasons.
Of course you did. You're an ass, an oaf, a twit. But even an ass can do the world a favour if one more enlightened tells him how.
All right, Dijkstra, what do you want?
Dijkstra, what are you plotting this time?
What would you say? How many mages did we save altogether?
Dunno. Didn't count. 30, maybe? Give or take
Oh,
a
it's
few.
one of those
And how many would you say
estimation.
remain
How many
in the
beans
north?
in the jar? I
How many
stink at those.
alchemists, healers,
They were
herbalists?
probably only 10,
2,000?
but, you know, Geralt's
3?
going with 30.
Doing a population count? Is that it?
No, I'm concerned. In Novigrad they had us. We were here. But who'll save those in Rimba? Banard, Ardcaraig, Gullet? You know damn well that daft bastard Radovid won't rest till he's killed them all. Every last one. Yennefer and Triss included.
They won't touch Yennefer.
Moving as speeches go. Now get to the point. Why are you telling me this?
Because I want you to help me kill Radovid.
What was your third option? I have to know this now.
You that concerned about the mages of the world? Expect me to believe that?
Actually, yes. But not because I'm sensitive or it gives me a heartache, true. To my mind, this systemic persecution is foremost a symptom of a far more serious problem. A madman rules Redania. I served Vizimir, Radovid's father, was his head of intelligence for more than 2 decades. Together, we transformed Redania, made it the North's most powerful realm. Any idea what made it strong?
Not having
It's
a
armies,
crazy
I'd wager.
king.
And you'd bloody lose, you idiot. Mass mobilization, inciting peasants to take up their scythes, straighten them. Where's the art in that? Much harder to build a strong state with healthy commerce, manufacturing, solid alliances, progressive science, and fair,
Are we gonna try to put
independent
Dijkstra on the
courts that
throne?
hand
Because
down
I am
just
100%
judgments.
behind this.
Vizimir and I managed to do just that, through years of fucking hard work. I will not sit on my hands as that little shit squanders that. Radovid the stern, my ass. Radovid the witless, I'd say.
Dijkstra was hurt.
Will you help
Yes,
me,
Dijkstra.
Geralt?
You are my bro, man. What?
I don't kill kings. Just not a regicide. Rumors to the contrary be damned.
I know. I'm merely asking for your aid in organizing the assassination.
Totally, I am all
Someone
on
else will
board.
strike the blow.
I didn't like Radovid in
Dijkstra.
2, and I
Might
sure
not
as
have
heck
heard
don't like
this,
him in this
though I'd
one.
find that hard to believe. But Witchers are neutral on principle, so...
Oh, bollocks. That's a convenient excuse you lot try to hide behind every time the temperature rises. It's grown hot, my friend, and it grows hotter still. Pyres burn in every city. For mages great and small, your female friends included. For non-humans, for witchers soon. Is that the North you espouse? The North you're prepared to live in?
I'm joining you, man.
Silence.
I love you, bro.
Cards close to your chest, I understand. To slay a king, it's not exactly some bloody necker contract. You think on this. Think on what I said. And if you conclude you'd rather change the course of history instead of riding its current to hell, you come find me. At the Passiflora in the Garret. I'll be waiting with my mates.
It's like they don't want me to go to
I'll think
Skellige.
about it.
So long, Geralt.
It's like they want, you know what, Skellige's pretty darn cool. And all of these quests are definitely leading you to head to Skellige. But first, here are some amazingly designed quests that are going to keep you here. Because how can you not want to order an assassination? Alright, we're gonna go get drunk first with Dandelion. And Bros. And now we're gonna go. Okay, cool, so I love you. That's
Where
pretty
are you
cute.
scurrying
Wait,
to,
what?
Rich? Let's see your pass.
Pass? What pass?
Kind of pass confirms you ain't no mage. Can't enter or leave Novigrad without it.
Why have you shut the city gates?
So's we can clean it of mages, witches and other scum that's crawled here since the war began. Aim to catch every last one of them, toss them on a flaming pyre like poxy livestock.
Don't touch me, man.
Sorry, don't have a pass.
You'll scurry no further then. Next!
Hang on. How do I get one?
Start by making an offering to the church. Then you'll need 3 pure souls to confirm...
Let him through. Here's his papers.
What? But where...
Not your concern. Back to your post. Regards from Siggy Reuven.
Siggy! I love you, Siggy! My bro.
Hey there, handsome.
And it's not even spelled correctly. It's N-A-U-G-H-T, not a witch. And it's got weird incantation, and it's written in the language of the witches.
It's a waste of words.
But wait! If it's written in the language of the witches, how can you read it?
And I'll drop this job.
Brr, brr, brr.
I repeat.
Watch where you're walking.
The
We got a
last
quest.
individual who tried to come in on my business, it took them a month to find him. Am I being clear, Chive?
What's the fuss about? Can you not treat me as a bit of healthy competition?
Why are you even talking to him, Duke? I've always maintained 2 smashed knees are worth 1,000 words.
Oh, Geralt. Glad you came.
They do love cheeky paradoxes.
There a problem?
A problem? There's some kind of problem here, gents. Oh, just wanted you to meet my new pals before the bugger the fuck off. Because we're just parting, right?
We'll have our reckoning yet, Chive. Soon.
What's this? Some flea-ridden mutant got you scared, Duke? Just say the word. I'll take care of him. Take a peek at what he's got inside, then make the midget eat it. Sound good?
Next time, Earl. Let's go.
Right, and don't show your hides round here ever again. Well, that puts me up to the neck in fucking shite without the shovel.
What's going on, Zoltan?
Shady, those guys. Who were they?
More quests!
Puffed up fish bladders, Duke. Word does he's out to be the new Horse Son Jr., but the bugger's missing a hell of a lot. Specifically coin, influence, men, and class.
And the other?
Earl. The scumjug like few others. Skin of my arse.
Scumjug, huh?
Back in Mahakam, we'd send sow buggers like that down the coalface with a bundle of powder and a leaky lamp.
What's this all about? Doing business with them?
Exactly the ploughing opposite. You see, Geralt, old pal...
About to ask me for help, aren't you?
The thing is, I sort of kind of owe a wee sum to a mutual acquaintance. Francis Bedlam, the king of beggars.
Zoltan?
To pay off the debt, I've made up my mind to get serious about Gwent.
Getting better by the minute.
Not the playing of it, mind you, but the cards themselves. Rarest of them fetch princely sums these days. Sadly, that's not exactly arcane knowledge. Got a buyer in heat for my collection, missing just 3 cards. But Duke's dregs are all over my arse, so... What do you say, get out?
Yeah, why not?
Fine. We'll try to hunt down those cards. Which ones you need?
Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim, and John Natalis.
Oh.
Devilish hard to get hold of.
If this is playing
Duke's
Gwent,
been trying
this isn't
too,
gonna
hasn't
work.
had any luck.
Wait, you don't even know where to look for these cards?
Nah, it's not as bad as that. I'm betting Zed's got them. He quit fencing recently, only deals in cards now. Unfortunately, the arsewite won't talk to me. Not after I bought a one-of-a-kind Scoia'tael card out from under his nose. Would you mind going to see him?
Zed. Sounds familiar.
Big fish in the card pond. Has a shop along the south wall. And thank you, Geralt. I actually think I stand to pay off this debt now.
No problem. See you later, Zoltan.
This is truly here.
All right, and now we drink.
Watered down wine.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Fashion is his forte as well.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ekamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
Dandelion, for you, everything.
Where do you get this cabaret idea?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford. Remember? The dancer hanging from the chandelier? And once she was completely downside up, she called you over and...
I remember.
How could you forget? And
I
this
remember
place will be
too.
Even better, I promise. That is, of course, if I can scrounge together the funds for some remodeling.
Hey, Rad, welcome!
How can I help you?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it.
I believe it.
Has a merchant for a father.
Dandelion.
An order of spices from Zerrikania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
Dandelion, that's a terrible idea.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
You know, I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know. No matter what you might think.
Doing well today, thanks for asking. You doing well as well? How's Kyle's burns getting on? They're healed pretty much. It takes about a week, but everything is all good now.
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Arena.
So
It's
say
one of her
maybe.
props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
No, because it's Sophrosia? I think so. Close. Very, very close. Oh, still recovering. Hopefully recovery's going well. Oh yeah, we've definitely been staying inside. And the sunscreen was just a complete whiff on our part.
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Arena. What'll you be doing in the meantime?
Something I have to finish. But I promise I'll do it before you come back with the sword. Then I'll tell you the rest.
Fine, but...
Geralt, The only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Arena and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
Old man Newman left me a gift last time.
Perfect. And he's got all these half-naked women. Oh my goodness. Time to borrow a prop sword.
What's he schemed up this time?
I'm excited to see what Dandelion has schemed up. Does it get that hot in Washington? The day actually wasn't too hot. It was overcast and it was chilly. We hiked in long clothes and long sleeves. But, of course, the UV rays go through overcast and fog, so we got burned inadvertently. Because, you know, if it's sunny outside, you go, oh, I should put on sunscreen. But it's hard to remember that you can still get really bad sunburns, even when there are clouds.
I was faffing about minding my own business when suddenly up he pops and
Okay, so I need to borrow a prop. Which she'll probably let me borrow because we had such a wonderful show together.
Anyway, it's far safer. Ah, so good to see you.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My, whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
And if Dandelion claims it's essential, it's essential.
I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Voilà.
Thanks.
No, not at all, lady. Don't worry.
So long.
So you'd probably take me down pretty fast.
Did you see those poor wretches who fled?
And the plan begins.
I bloody well told him not to stick his arse where he don't belong.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, the sun is definitely not something to take lightly. It's pretty darn powerful. Wait, here we go. Yes? Is this it? I've always wanted to go on an adventure with Dandelion in Witcher 3.
Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Aren't you dedicated to Priscilla right now,
You
though?
can see the sense in it right away.
You know what? We're gonna continue on this delusion with Dandelion.
This can actually work.
Written your lines already.
You've written what?
So you know what to say during the performance. Here, and your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But
Do we have to recognize?
Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
What?
Stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench. Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
Oh, more like the Crimson Asshole.
Not the Crimson Avenger.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born. On guard!
I mean,
You know what? I'll just let him.
You're better than I thought. I've been hit! Ow!
Oh no, Dandelion!
quickly! He shan't get us there!
Oh shoot, was I supposed to beat him?
Eternal fire, what do you want from us? Leave us be!
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught.
I didn't know
by
one
the
hit
guards.
was gonna take him down.
Would he?
Aw, shoot, Dandelion, I ruined it. I'm sorry. Aww. Darn it, that would have taken forever. And I can just lend him the money, too, if he really wants it. That's not a big deal. Yeah, right, reset. Time to reset.
Where do you think you're going?
A Reaper's come for me. What's he doing here?
He was born for acting. Well, that's what we were joking about last time. Now the game is following Geralt around on his acting career. We're no longer following the Wild Hunt. We don't care about Ciri. It's all about his acting career.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
We can gather it here.
Oh, it's too early. Let's chill out here. We'll meditate until then. Oh, you got Batman Arkham Knight for $60? Congrats!
Just hold out for us.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
Why are you asking me?
Well, the lovely lady seems to be having a hard time deciding. And Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor, but that he'd let us know just as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
Aw, jeez. I mean, boudoir is definitely better for a cabaret. But he does like theater. Aw, jeez. Cabaret, let's turn him clean.
You're both stage artists, and cabaret's a form of theater. Interior should reflect that.
I stand by this choice.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
I love that painting of Dandelion. I wish I could bring that painting with me.
Well, well. Guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. He'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
I agree. You know what? He tries. He does what he can with what he's been given. A redhead on the inside. We all are redheads on the inside. Deep down.
True enough. Adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a life well lived.
You needn't mock.
I'm not. I mean that.
Man?
Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life. It's a good thing.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
Now we have to go find Dandelion. Dandelion! What have you done, sir? I should have just lent you the coin. But then, life would be so boring. Because this adventure wouldn't have happened.
Wanna dip your dingo?
You're full of blood, full of testosterone. What's inside of all of us? What is it really?
Polly, everything all right? Open up!
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how
Priscilla loves you, man.
Priscilla started worrying about me?
Dude,
that's so
she
nice.
loves you.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've gotta help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
You know?
No idea.
They're nice to look
Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary in Time. They worked on the dance numbers I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception.
That's
being
pretty
Priscilla.
responsible.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter and start looking.
Yes!
Fine. Let's find the key.
Look, there it is. I found it.
Find anything?
Not here.
What? What about over here? Found it.
The key.
We're gonna take some time to look in this bucket. All right, guys. Let's talk this out.
What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
Dude, calm down.
My friend asked
Ask
me
for
nicely,
a beating, get
so
a
please be
beating. Tit
courteous
for
in
tat.
return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say... coin?
Oh.
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose... in that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
We're doing good around the town, Dandelion and I.
Well,
Dandelion and Geralt. We need a
I'll
theme
catch up to
song.
Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
Did good,
You handled
Dandelion.
it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Who's Rotlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist
Hank.
to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend. Needed
Hank.
and I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening
In a
performance.
game where we have the
Seats
craziest
won't fill
names.
themselves, you know.
Hank. Geralt. I think that's fair. It just hangs around to see what's going on. Blah, blah, blah. Probably.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary, where Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
Dude.
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
We got a bromance going. Of course I'm gonna help you. Cabaret. Cabaret. Then they start doing a show about World War II, and it's very confusing because nobody has any idea what's going on. Ooh, we got a quest.
A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Maybe?
Not quite, but what's it about? I hear right you're going on some voyage, need a companion.
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Let I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, well, ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war, that one and the next, but I never fulfilled my promise. High time to change that. For if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. And a witcher's shoulder's as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
Sure.
Plan's crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Totally, man.
Sounds fine. See
Just
you there.
give me 4 more days and we'll be in Skellige. Don't wait up for me. Oh. Ooh, he dropped that jug.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Take what you want. I'm just here for some placards.
You deaf? Didn't you hear me? This is all mine now. Fuck off.
Dude!
And here I thought we'd resolve this peacefully.
Oh, it's punching.
You'll regret this, mutant.
Why can't I draw my sword? Ah! jeez. What the nuts?
Dunno
We're gonna
how much
reload
longer
that.
it owes you, but everything in this house is mine. Want to get something back? Try the Vagelbud estate. Roltick's losing his last crowns at the races, I wager. Now get the hell out of here.
Let's try that one again. Oh, they're fighting unarmed, so I have to fight unarmed? Brrr. Alright, where's my block button? It's time to employ the block.
In the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends,
It's a great load screen.
Good thing too.
But it takes a
Indeed,
while.
I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad.
Hashtag bro code. I guess it would be the bro code. Okay, so we'll get the quest for the Pearl. The Black Pearl. Okay, cool. Actually, let's do a quick repair.
Need something sharpened? Reforged?
What do you have on offer?
Oh, magic. Oh, so I could use Igni. That'd be pretty sweet. Doesn't have enough coin. Cool.
So long.
Trouble?
Okay, the quest is here.
Your age.
A witcher?
Not.
Not.
Well.
Proud. Think.
Totally.
Dodge.
As he waits in the rain. For a long time. Ugh. Okay, let's hit F5. Yes, I can save. There we go. Game saved. Black. Dodge is all roll. Draw sword. Stop horse. Dismount. I mean, parry, counterattack. Right mouse button. Oh. That's just giving me Witcher senses. Huh. Well, cool. Well, I guess I just need to learn how to use it then. We'll save again one more time. And let's try it. Alt and space. So dodge was on space and alt was on roll.
Looking.
It's not.
Take.
You.
You'll regret this, mutant.
Oh, this isn't gonna go well. Oh, I actually did it!
Tell me what you want, damn it!
I just want the placards, man!
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
What?
And Rodlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vagelbud estate. Losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
That's all you had to do, man. Now I'm gonna go looking through his stuff, you know? I wasn't before. supposed to sweep the leg, Johnny. See, is there a chest here? Cool. Well, I guess we now head to the Vegelbuds. Wait, there's another quest.
Right, come here.
Wait, what? More quests?
What is it?
We're a problem, Master Witcher. Mate of ours got injured, and we can't seem to find him.
Poor lad could bleed to death.
You tracked many a monster. Would you sniff our friend out as well? Willing to pay?
Gonna assume.
Why not? Short delay won't hurt.
Lead the way, Master Witcher. Quick as you can, though. Poor lad needs help.
This seems suspicious, but if I can kill some thieves...
Any clues?
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, he ran. Toward the port. Came out of the sewers.
Sewers? Should be an easy scent to follow.
Life, you gotta take
Try
risks
returning
and
by
not
sea
get
with those
fucked.
accursed pirates.
What about this quest?
Prepare for battle. You shall not have it easy.
Oh, it's what's his face?
Brought friends? Huh. They all pledged to defend Maid Bilberry's honor too?
No.
No?
They defend justice. For it is only
Justice.
fair you face a threesome.
Is that so?
Yes, for you are a rogue and a cheat, sir. You never revealed yourself to be a witcher.
Go on, buddy.
You'd better go home. Get some sleep. Think things over tomorrow.
Wise words.
Don't know about you two, but I'm feeling a bit sleepy. Yeah. We're done here.
Nah, wouldn't idea. Witcher got it wrong.
What? Oh! Oh! Okay.
Won't be easy to find mages in this world.
Well, not a big dealio. I'm assuming those guys weren't looking for, they're probably looking for a mage or something. Somebody that I should not lead them to. They were sort of dirty folk. In the sense that they're not upright.
Clumsy oaf.
You're a clumsy oaf. Alright, Vegelbud. The Dandelion quest to last a century.
Well, Rotlick, seems you're a considerable psalm in the red.
You Rodlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. But tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament.
You're the one who bets all your money away,
Count de
dude.
Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Fine. I'll race.
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up. Get a clean slate.
You've had a spell of bad
Is that guy in the background warming his
Should I
hands on a
agree
fence
to de
post?
Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Yes, he is a halfling.
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You're that good a rider.
Yeah, man.
Far from the worst. Go tell the Count you accept his offer.
Cool, as long as there's a fire there. I know things were simpler back then, but that would have been pushing it. Whoa! There we go. Wrong button. It's always the excuse, right? Just a laughing man. He is having a great day today. Good day too, sir. Oh, I could have just run it all the way to the end. I did.
Thank you. I never expected this.
They're good
May I
saddles,
ask
too.
to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Boom!
Oi!
Oh. Oh. Ooh, but we got a new saddle. The best part about winning the saddles is that you don't have to buy them. That's what I've got. So far the best. Climb in the boxes. That's what Geralt likes to do. The Dandelion quest is coming to a close. And this makes me sad, but it was bound to happen. Hey, Anowar, welcome! How far are we into? We are in The Witcher 3. Probably chapter 2 of potentially 5. It's a really big game. And we're not that far into it. Maybe we're in chapter 3.
Well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
Oh, it's like an old Shakespearean theater.
I love it. Especially the, accoutrements on the wall. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
Oh, nice! Nice, and you're playing alongside? That's a lot of fun. I hope you're enjoying Darksiders. It's got a cool combat.
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers.
And there's the owl.
Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary in Time wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb.
Fair enough.
Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
Not all things. It seems like more than one thing has gone through a transformation when you say so, my lady.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Uh-oh.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Hey, Giga, welcome.
Seems
Yeah.
like cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Probably pretty drunk. Yeah, let's do it. You know what? Let's do it.
Why
For my
not?
bro.
That's my boy.
Love you, Dandelion.
The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
Dude, Oh my god, you get to hook the two up. Okay, alright. She praised your rationality, man. Head over heels. You too! Dandelion and Priscilla and Dandelion. It's a can't miss.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
No, man!
Not this time.
Lock this girl down!
One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Ugh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the cloak and the dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
I don't know, man. Based on past games, a man
She's
whore.
late, of course. She knew how important this night was
No!
to me.
Dandelion?
Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time, you know.
We gotta go
So it's
rescue her.
true.
Something's
A
wrong.
woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
I knew
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course, let's go.
Yes!
Gods. Priscilla.
She looks very badly hurt. Oh, jeez.
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times
Say
over,
no more,
but I need to ask you
Dandelion.
another favor.
I already accepted the quest.
Find the bastard
in my
who
heart.
did this. Find him and kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be
Doctor's
autopsied.
cool.
Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
This doctor's cool in my book.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing.
Ex-soldier,
and I
I'm
wish to
guessing.
help.
I like it.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
as often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
This is a cool doctor.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Ahead of his time, totally. Well, yes.
Ready and intrigued.
We gotta go now.
I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemelfart himself.
Thanks.
He who smelt it, dealt it. So saith
Yuli.
Hemelfart.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
But of course. Yes? What is it?
I don't know, man. What is it? Oh, the hag! I love these girls. All right, doctor. Oh, shoot! They even do the full animation so he can load up.
Ursula, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns
If you drink
me.
acid, your
Surely
cords
you
aren't going to be the
understand
same
what a
again.
terrible blow that would be to a Troberet. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
This is the sort of thing that bonds people.
Take the ladder.
Okay, I've taken it. Where do you want me to put it?
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Dwarven woodcarver. That's a woman. It's a dude.
Looks like necrophages got to this one. Human. Wrong body type. This isn't it. Let's keep looking.
It's another girl.
Human. Wrong body type.
Okay, so that's not it. He does talk like Batman, doesn't he? I'm okay with this. Alright, that's everybody in here. Oh, there's a dwarf.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start
He's
the
got
autopsy.
a little lantern on him.
Where?
Well, let's examine the body.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt. Like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive.
I was gonna say it. That would stop the blood flow, so you'd be able to keep him alive.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
Oh my gosh.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision, but the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
They made him drink formaldehyde? Oh my god.
Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Maybe they are brothers.
Maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard, right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sense
Geralt, you've joked at worse times.
And a different sense of humor.
Don't try and act like you didn't think of a joke.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
Just in case, man.
We'll see.
Why would you write those off?
His trousers and shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
Oh, potentially.
All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
We've done our investigation. A ritual murder? Oh, jeez. What? I mean... Ugh. I don't want to choose yet. I'm gonna say there was motive, but I don't know if it's ritual or it's punishment.
Sorry. Rather not share my conclusions just
yet. So I'm gonna wait.
I understand. For the good of the investigation. Will you at least share what you intend to do?
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted, drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
Damn it, Jim!
You've not
I
changed
can change.
a bit.
I can save the world.
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed.
Ooh,
a bit.
Dr. Burns. They're the worst kind. They insult each
Carver's
other's
body.
intelligence and
How was it
adaptability.
found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the Market Square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
Uh-oh.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your
The
reverence
plot
wishes.
thickens.
Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't
It's the
approve
party
of your
improv
willfulness,
game.
I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case? I will let you
I like that the doctors are all for justice.
Thank you.
We got a cool sidekick for this adventure. Come with me, man.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the Eternal Fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women.
But now he's a holy man, so
Later,
of course his
Hierarch
sins are
Hemmelfart
forgiven.
appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job.
Right? You gotta jump on the grenade. Improv games are pretty challenging, and like anything new, they're really scary when you start them. But with time, you kind of learn the tricks that make an improv game work. Like the simplest lesson I ever learned for great improv, great comedy: yes and. Anybody gives you anything, you say yes and you build on top of it. And then it just snowballs into this incredible creation. Sherlock Holmes, you're right, he does look like Watson. Older brother Watson.
Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
I decide when I've heard enough, buddy.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
I
Plenty
get
of
that,
leads.
bruh.
Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there.
No, man, stay
But
with
I shall
me.
keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Wants to send me to Skellige during this. Investigate the alley. Find Eustace, the corpse collector. Yeah, let's find the corpse collector. Well, maybe not. Let's investigate. We gotta go to the bits.
Bloody bandits! Can't go out in the streets no
Fool
more.
Lydica. What happened here?
Monsters must have run them down. The swarms
This quest has gotten much bigger than I initially thought. I thought it was just gonna be running around with fun and dandelion jokes. But this is... This is serious stuff.
Awful pale.
Hey, handsome.
You scared?
Human. Priscilla's.
Human what? Oh, blood.
Sis. That him.
Citizen's sermon. Remember, good people, the light cast by the fire dispels every darkness, reveals each lie, exposes even unworthy and debauched soul. Not even shape-shifting Dopplers can hide from this light. Not even witches and sorceresses so adept at fooling the common folk. Not the loose women who walk the street and fog men's minds with their charms. Abandon then the treacherous and immoral magic arcane. Cover your bodies in modesty and provoke no unclean thoughts. And the eternal fire will expose for you all monsters and sinners, or else burn you too in its flames. CSI Witcher Edition, Witcher
I
SVU.
want to know. Watch him, see what he does.
Right? Well, you know, it started off fun. Get all the stuff for Dandelion to reopen his place. What? Why are we fighting?
Son of a whore.
Why are we fighting?
Not good.
Just gonna get this guy out if I can, or maybe not.
Slaughter the freak!
There we go.
Think you'll get me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Why am I fighting you
Calm
guys?
down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
That's pretty cool. Geralt, the greatest detective, aka Batman, aka Bruce. Illuminati confirmed, everyone. Illuminati confirmed.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns.
I want to be Buns. I call Buns.
Them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade.
You mean
But none would
treating
take me.
people
Not as a washerwoman,
like
nor a
people.
servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did.
earns
But
you
Priscilla,
friends?
She was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see.
Buns, yeah.
Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
It's true. Could be a Buns destroyer.
Take care now.
I tell you, leg day.
I gotta look around some more.
My
Appreciate
buns
it if
are
you didn't
destroyed.
disturb me.
Naturally, we'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
You got it, girly. Now let me research this in peace.
A brazier. This time of year? I know that smell. Formaldehyde.
Maldehyde.
Man's footprint. The murderer's maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back.
Well, there we go. Okay, now we go to the woodcarver. I want to examine these places before we talk to the people. Before we talk to the dude who found the body, because he might try to lie to us, and I want to make sure I know what's going on.
No loitering round here.
Bus destroyed. Wrong way, I guess. It's true.
Anyone home?
Begun, or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Mauler and
Relax.
Striga.
I heard about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid much, lie down. Come on, come on then. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
They're little puppers.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft. Even I'm scared of them. But better barking dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. Soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But I sleep sound at least.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
Oh,
What'll
they're
it be
big.
now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf, a craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about.
Human dish rag, huh?
Nowhere
Was
I
he in
can
love
find
with her?
This dish rag.
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
'Twas like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze, and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. What do they care about some dwarf?
I care about you, dwarf. Hey, Owl Shark.
Fine. We've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Can I pet him? I met a dog the other day named Rocky, and his partner was named Bullwinkle.
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Murderer dragged something heavy. Dragged something across the floor. Statues. Or dragged it from one corpse to the other, repeatedly. Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones.
It's be like Silence of the Lambs level stuff. Another sermon! shoot! Someone was taking vengeance for the church. Okay. We're missing one thing. Let's go ahead and let that fade. We were looking for a footprint. Like in the last one. We got loot, but I don't want that. Maybe the puppies need to move.
Aye.
Had a look at your sculptures.
And? Lifelike, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. The women especially. Never seen a bust that size on Molitale.
Oh, aye. Fabian's handiwork. I told him, brother, tits like that would crush her back. Whittle him down. He said, nay, they'd sell better this way. Told me to shut me trap. And sell they did. Till one sermon at the temple, and the celebrating reverend said that whoso buys idols from the non-human Myers sins twofold, as a heretic and as a lecher. That was the end of that.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
Please, man, please. This is awesome. Theory, Doctor Who hates Nathaniel. Trying to frame... Oh, a framing case would be fascinating. Your two favorite sins. Well, lechery's probably one of the best ones. If I were to be framed for a sin, lechery is a big one.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Left a few stains behind.
Speaking of bloodstains left behind.
Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten.
Oh, that's right, because they took out his eyes and they replaced it with hot coals, as one does.
Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it.
Is that everything? Oh, and there's a chair.
Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
That would explain the foot. So he kicked the chair. This hasn't been touched since. They gouged his eyes out and put it here. Oh, man. Okay, now we got to talk to Eustace. Old coal eyes. They like to call him Frosty the Snowman. And two eyes made out of coal. They sang Frosty mockingly. It was disgusting. It made people laugh when they saw the movie version, but it really was a twisted scene. Alright, I'm gonna save here. We're doing pretty good.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim.
What?
Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
I can't go yet. We've got to talk to Eustace.
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is.
Nah,
You
it's
bring
just because
Fabian
I
Myers'
smelled
body
you.
to the morgue.
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No eyes, no heart. One of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
Super dedicated cosplay.
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of her.
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
Your little laugh was enough, sir.
Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid.
So Nathaniel's having all of these bodies burned, huh?
You search Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
Not here to
Call a
judge.
spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Talk. What did you find on him?
I had your wish. Trifling.
Wesley!
balls,
The Dread
LSPD
Pirate
ring,
Roberts!
handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town.
I mean, he collects dead bodies for a living. Of course he's just gonna be weird. Jedi mind tricks? Yeah.
Now.
So if someone just died, that means they're gonna have a piece of skin parchment. They're gonna have a piece of skin parchment, and that means we can see who the next victim is gonna be, and we can set up...
Welcome, Master.
Oh my god! Dude, The Witcher is everybody. He's also... I also like to think he's part of the Game of Thrones universe as well.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Cool.
Nice of you. Especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter. And I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
By the way, you and Von Gratz don't exactly get along. Why is that?
I had him sent to prison. You see, Joachim led the student protests in 1242, a senseless and brutal revolt. People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
Choosing the lesser evil can be hard at times. Happen to know a thing or two about that.
In that respect, this work has its benefits. I couldn't possibly hurt anyone here if I tried.
Aw, that's cute. Maybe we can help these guys become friends again. Friends for life! And then we high-five in the sunset. It's awesome. The Witcher smiles as all these friends are gathering together. It's a happy tale. Is there an official crossover? Maybe. I'm sure if we go to fanfiction.net? Maybe.
Who's the victim this time?
Fanfiction Fridays?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad. Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are.
Considering he used to torture women for fun.
He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Wow, Nathaniel's pretty intense. I mean, everything seems to be pointing to him, but I like that idea that was propositioned earlier, that it's a setup. Nathaniel's crazy, but he's not that crazy. Hey, Ogre, welcome! Sith witches. Oh, maybe? I mean, I do need a day off, but Fanfic Friday does sound fun.
Let's start. Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human
What's the
skin.
name?
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud. Do you know her? Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
Vegelbud!
Till next time, Master.
Dude, shut up! We need to get to the Vegelbuds! Nothing but good things have happened with the Vegelbuds! Horse racing and everything. It's been fantastic.
Oh.
Here's a Star Wars Easter egg. Oh, no way!
Eat at the Kingfisher, you're sorted for at least.
Oh my god. Oh my god, will we get there in time? I am so into this quest. Come on, Geralt! Go, man! Let me in. Please let me in.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my ass out the door.
Dude, it's cool.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
That was pretty easy. Patricia, it's gonna be okay.
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
No time
Gotta
to
go.
explain. Trust me, please.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Oh man, we're hurrying.
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to
Open
be
the
in order.
door, Ingrid!
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Spread out! Murderer's still here! There he is! Get him!
I'm not the murderer! I don't even know where the murderer's gone. Please, guys, I don't want to fight. I'm just trying to find out who killed the mom. Wait, why is it... shoot. Oh, maybe I was supposed to listen to the footsteps?
Die, mutants!
Maybe he's out here? Vegelbuds, I'm not trying to kill you. Okay, so this is... So... being led here. Jeez, I hope I didn't mess this up. Okay, there are the puppies. Oh no, ain't a war! Well, thanks for joining. Good luck with work. I guess, do I have to kill the guards? I hope not.
Too late to surrender.
Although these guys have the flaming fire on their shields, so maybe...
Oh, you bugger!
Halt! For I put a bolt between your eyes.
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well, killer's already escaped.
Oh.
Lead the way, hero.
Okay, that one I want to reload.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running, thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
Yeah, it's the blaspheme. Hey, Rontix!
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire, only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body, a note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
Cool. So maybe it was they were supposed to get in your way.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself.
Thanks for the
It
follow.
took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name, but the place too. Won't get away this time.
Okay, let's make sure.
Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast.
Okay, we gotta go. We're gonna get drunk too, because this is too intense. And to think this is where we had that wonderful party. Okay, and there we go. We gotta get to Crippled Kate's. But Crippled Kate we sent away, so Crippled Kate should be alright.
Behave, Witcher.
Whores. Whores everywhere. Stiff.
Well, never.
Look at that. Just look.
Look at that. Just look. So angry. Here we go.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
Too late, man.
See it in your face, the monster slayer. Arrow.
Ah! How could you?
Like a
Sweet Nettie, where are you?
mama.
Ugh. Is there another staircase? There. Okay. Sweet Nettie!
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
What, no foreplay? No formaldehyde? Coals in my eye sockets?
What the fuck are you on about?
Murder. You killed Fabian Meyer, Patricia Vegelbud, and many others.
Bollocks. You're mistaken, vagrant.
Found a message on Patricia's body. Led me here to Crippled Kate's. To Sweet Nettie. If you didn't leave it, who did?
I don't know, but I see we must talk. Calmly.
Who knew you'd be here?
Strangely enough, I don't announce these outings far and wide. There's but one man who... That's impossible. He treats even corpses with kid gloves.
The coroner. Said you were busy, that you wouldn't visit the morgue. Gotta go after him.
Go. But to Warehouse 12 at the docks. He's there this time of day, procuring supplies. Formaldehyde. I shall stay here. I've unfinished business with sweet Nettie. After all, I paid in advance.
You'll untie her, drop your coin pouch on the table, then leave here and never come back.
Yes, I will.
Good boy.
Alright, Sweet Nettie is cool. Good job, Sweet Nettie. Where are the stairs? Down here? Nope, this is a bedroom. This is... the stairs. Perfect.
What's it gonna be?
So I think the framing might be... yeah, that was easier. That quest is gonna have to wait. We've got to go to the warehouse. Near the port. Or somebody is procuring formaldehyde. The neti pot. It is. It's one of those things where you pour liquid into your nose to clear your sinuses.
Double chase.
Fucking hate whores.
Oh, don't push.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Run out of formaldehyde.
I underestimated you. You almost caught me in flagrante delicto. Now you've seen through my bluff with Nathaniel. Although, you've not divined all, I see. Had you, you would have drawn your silver sword.
And just think, if we had killed Nathaniel, we wouldn't have known about this.
What are you?
A vampire? Higher, of course.
Got a reason for killing? A reason to torture?
I thought you'd figure that out as well. The symbolism's rather obvious. Coals for those who are blind to the fire. The egg of a salamander born of fire to replace their cold, doubting hearts. Fire down the throat that...
Yeah, symbolism's clear. What's not is why a vampire would kill in the name of the eternal fire.
Should be equally obvious. I concur with the Church's diagnosis. Novigrad is a fallen city. Its population amnesiacs to the very concepts of decency and morality. So I decided to remind them, in a manner they'd be certain to notice.
Tortured logic.
Yet logic, nonetheless. I'm glad you perceived that, at least. Fight fire with fire, as they say. Give a thought to my victims. A lecherous woodcarver who'd spend his last copper on whores. An old countess who defiled symbols of the faith. A Trebirates for whom nothing was sacred, nothing above ridicule.
But that's the point of comedy,
They
is
did
to
not
point out how
deserve to live.
ridiculous everything
But
is.
their deaths could be a lesson to others. Awaken them, scare them onto the correct path. The path to the fire, to cleansing, to salvation.
Dude.
For you, I'm afraid it's too late. You are a man of little faith. I sense this.
But I'm pretty good with a sword.
Let's try this.
Pretty good. Might not cut it.
Woo!
Show me what you got.
Dude, I'm just gonna kill you in this corner here. How's that? He's really cool. I love his model, though. That's awesome. He's even got gold bangles on his arms. Because he's a high-class vampire. No, you stay in that corner and you die like the piece of crud that you are, sir. And give me my loot! Got a sick new sword, some new mutagens. Very important client that will scar her for life. Yes. It's, I mean, you would hope that if she allowed for that, she got paid enough where she wouldn't need to worry about taking clients like that ever again, but maybe she wasn't the one who decided on the deal.
Can I become a witcherette? Please, please, please.
Ah!
Well, there we go. Oh man, that was an awesome quest. I would not have guessed it going that way. Wait, how would one hide a giraffe from the government? Oh man. I guess it depends on... Are you shipping the giraffe? How are you trying to get the giraffe, I guess, into the country? And is it the US government or is it a different government? We need specifics. Or Brontosaurus, there we go. Countries would kill to have a living Brontosaurus. Oh man, to think if we had killed that guy, we wouldn't have solved the mystery.
Dare you!
Come closer. Don't be shy. You'll find I've everything. Any meat, master?
Shipping about the giraffe and another person. Well, I mean, if a giraffe really, really loves somebody, maybe the country will take pity on them, you know? Geralt and a giraffe? It's beautiful. That's a dog.
Dr. von Gratz. Jennifer?
Oh!
Oh, there's a door here.
How's...
Better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. From me and Priscilla.
So higher vampires transform. Oh, maybe that, yeah. I didn't think of the difference between the higher and the lower, but yeah.
Did my part. Your turn now. Take care of her. Good care.
I will. You'll see. Treat her better than the Dryads of Broccolon could.
She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
It's... Oh my god.
Yes, Geralt?
Know another surgeon from Oxenford Academy. Her name's Shawnee.
Oh, Shawnee!
Red hair,
I
cropped
broke her
short,
heart in
freckles.
game 1.
And a hopeless idealist. Naturally, I know her. She was my assistant for a year.
Any idea where she is now?
My gut tells me she's somewhere along the front, patching up pikemen. I told her it would be futile. In the time she saved 100 lives, another 1,000 would be lost. But medics with a mission. You can't argue with them.
Nope.
Why is the university in Oxenford closed?
Because it suits Radovid. You've not heard the story? The rector wished to grant him an honorary doctorate. The faculty disagreed. Nonetheless, Radovid arrived for the ceremony, donned a gown, collected his diploma, and when it was over, imprisoned the deans and the entire academic senate so they wouldn't raise a stink. I've been at Vilmerius Hospital ever since. But perhaps it's for the best. I'm far more adept, scalpel in hand, than I ever was behind a lectern.
Found and killed the murderer. It was Hubert. You were right not to trust him. He was a higher vampire.
I thought nothing could surprise me in Novigrad. Seems I was wrong. Deeply wrong. Thank you, Geralt. Were it not for you, this would never have ceased.
I got you, bro.
Farewell.
He doesn't like to talk about his past, so we're gonna let that go.
Sorry, Geralt. My throat's still quite...
Say no more. Get well soon.
Cool. And that means we now need to take down Radovid. He's closed down higher learning. That's no good. Dijkstra. I wonder if I could have caught the guy. Or if it was plot to have to meet him in the warehouse.
Nay, not like that. Draw it out more.
Oh.
Now we begin the plot to take down Radovid.
Behave yourself.
The medic without a cause. He rides around on a little scooter. Acts too cool to save people. But you know, deep down, he loves saving people. Oh, cool. So is this the Passiflora? Look at these lights. Oh, that's a bed. Oh, so maybe... Ooh.
Ah.
Those children.
Tomorrow I intend to close my account at Vivaldi's bank. Why?
I'm assuming he's downstairs. That is a nice room. Oh. Well, hello, sir.
Someone at the ball said
White Wolf, welcome to the Passiflora. Oh, no sign of recognition in your eyes.
Greetings,
Don't fret. I'm sure I look quite different from when we last saw each other.
which was...
Oh, eons ago. You and Master Dandelion appeared, 2 halflings in tow. What a smash they were, the little chaps. We recount that night to this day.
Yeah, sorry, but I'm here to...
Speak softly. I know very well why you're here. They await. This way, please.
Ooh. Secret meeting.
Upstairs.
Oh, so you can't catch him at the Vegelbuds. Okay. Sad that the mom has to die, but that's good to know. That I didn't mess it up too bad.
Be a maid to that barber.
Boss has been waiting.
To heal your daughter in a day.
Naturally.
All right, Dijkstra.
Geralt, you're here.
Bro it out some more.
Might have chosen a more secluded spot to plot an assassination.
It's on everyone's mind. Many would like to do it, so there's nothing to fear. Besides, this venue's got a tradition in this domain. Might even consider it fabled. Folka planned her revolt here. By extension, King Vrydank's murder too.
Comparing yourself to Folka? Far as I can recall, no one in Redania's annals has a bloodier reputation.
Her rebellion changed the course of history. That's what we have in common. In terms of blood, we aim only to shed Radovid's.
Now, I also need to know
I'm
how he's
pleased
going to
you're
put
willing to
himself
play a
on the
part.
throne.
Must admit, I wasn't certain you'd show.
Because you got to be able to do that.
Got your invitation. Decided to come. That's simple. Let's get down to business.
I believe you know my associate.
Roach, you here?
Roach!
Retired intelligence operatives. We have a club.
Defended a king once. Ready to assassinate another now?
Radovid's mad, man.
Yet. I considered all the options and found none better. Radovid's proven many times he only ever forwards his own interests. When Kedwin asked for help, he invaded. When I begged him to support Vizima's defense, he showed me the door. The war nears its end. We've come to a decisive phase. We must act quickly. I've no illusions. Only a dead Radovid means a free Temeria.
All right. What do you want from me?
One of our co-conspirators ventured out to meet an informer. He's not returned, yet the plan's success hinges on what he's learned. We've got to find him. And you're the best tracker around.
Tracker, huh? Really? Anything else you can tell me? Where this associate was last seen, for instance?
He's traveling as a journeyman. Itinerant cobbler, that's his cover. He was first to venture across the Pontar. Most probably did so via the Redanian checkpoint. With a man there who should know more. Calls himself Gregor.
Fine. I'll talk to Gregor.
Thank you. And try not to draw too much attention, if you can. Remember, the future hinges on the success of this mission. The future of Temeria. The future of the North.
I know. I'll try not to fuck it up. See ya.
We're counting on you, Geralt.
I love you guys.
Anyone see you coming?
I won't mess this up, I promise. And we got a new sword to compare, called the Black Unicorn. Oh, they gave me a gross weapon. Yeah, I want to fight with the Black Unicorn. Wait, no, the Headhunter's better. Oh, okay, well, never mind then. Oh, is that the new one I got? Ooh, the Dirgdith, but the Azure Wrath does more damage. Yeah, let's keep what I have so far. Vampire dropped some cool stuff.
Off the street, I mean.
No one. Nerves get...
Alright, let's go chat with the Redanian liaison.
Trait you ought to nurture as well.
Won't find any better. From the Erusica hierarchy, one, they had everything there. The best of this tech.
Okay, let's find ourselves a signpost. I've outleveled so many. I probably should turn on the, that level pusher where it keeps upping things based on your own level. But at the same time, it's nice to go to these older quests and just blow through them.
Do you think the Hierarch supports the Temerian guerrillas?
The gorillas. Oh, poops. I got nothing nearby? Okay, fine. So many quests, a little time. That is a great summation of this game. Come on, Roach. Yeah, and what are you? Alive? Better think next time you speak, buddy. Hey, Gregor?
Looking for Gregor.
You found him? Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia. Dijkstra sent me.
Been expecting someone. Let's take a walk.
Halt, or we'll shoot!
Nice job decorating your guard post.
By orders of our gracious and merciful ruler, the good king.
Loose
What was the crime?
One on the right's a peller from a village nearby. Gave some bloke the wrong advice. Bloke's mates informed on him. Neighbour held a grudge against the one on the left. Accused him of witchcraft.
Just humans at each other's throats. That's not Radovid's fault.
Who do you think set down the laws that mean folk hanged for such offences?
Let's talk. Must know why I'm here.
Take it it's about our cobbler friend. Yeah, he came through here on his way out. Didn't come back though. Patrol went out yesterday, reported an abandoned cart a ways off the road. Aimed to go out there, see if it's his. Couldn't get away.
Thanks. Good enough to start with. Farewell.
Hold on. You got a pass? Won't get back through without one.
Yeah, I got one.
Alright, good luck.
Thanks. See ya.
Halt, or we'll shoot! Halt, or...
Are you gonna shoot? Oh, we got a signpost. This is good. get out of the way of the people, and then I'll summon my roach. Yeah. It was so funny because I got over to the city without crossing this bridge at all because I swam. But, you know, never hurts to have an actual official pass.
Cart doesn't look damaged. Strange.
Oh, it's got a
Need to look
giant
around.
shoe on it.
Might find something.
Ooh, roach.
Signs of a scuffle. Somebody got knocked down. Where'd it go? Come on.
Out of my way, pups. I have mystery. Judging by the shoes, he's probably some sort of elf. Oh, but you're asking who could the shoemaker be? I don't know.
Wonder where its wearer is.
But he left a trail of shoes!
A shoe. Something tells me I'm on the right trail.
It's like a breadcrumb trail, but it's shoes. This makes me very happy.
Wonder where its wearer is.
Just, I mean, so they took him and he's got boxes of shoes that he's just throwing behind him? Here we go. Going after the shoes, one at a time. Okay, leading me to a plant. This is exactly the plant I wanted to pick. Thank you, cobbler. Do I own a lot of shoes? No. I mean, a fair amount. I think Kyle and I have the same number of shoes.
What's he doing here?
Uh-oh. I don't want to fight the troll. But no, I don't have a closet full of shoes. But I understand why that stereotype gets going. Because if you have a lot of fashionable outfits, generally you want shoes that go with it. So it's hard to find one pair of shoes that goes with everything. And if you want to keep with fashion, oh my god, the number of types of shoes for every type of outing you could possibly hope for. Maybe, Ray.
Greetings.
Hi, troll. Troll
Away
Lol.
go with you go. You did pick me.
I can see that. Just wondering how those shoes is wound up here.
Here you did grow. Like the mushroom.
Shoes don't sprout from the ground. You see who left them behind here?
Speak no wrong. Oh, anger gets Og and Pog.
What?
Og and Pog. Those your friends?
Finderinger's great Og Pog. Human finder on big suited cart. Suited big like so.
What did they do to this human?
Og Pog man's cover to take. They're over.
Awesome.
Nah, no. Body man's, stringy man's, blach. Oggy make man's suited make. Frog, Pog and Rog suited make.
Yeah, and if shoes last, why change them out? Because if you buy smart, you can buy shoes that go with most outfits, so you don't have to buy as many pairs. And of course, if they're well made, yeah, they last. I think I have shoes from about 2014 too. I've got one pair of tennis shoes. 2 pairs of boots, something like that. What? Oh, so they stole the cobbler to make the troll's shoes.
You even need shoes?
Feuded on humans is it? Feuded once Og, Pog, and Log. Big lords trollers be. Like humans is.
So long.
So giants, potentially?
Troll cave must be nearby.
Oh, here's the cave. Okay, let's hit F5. They are just trolls.
Taller? Should have
Taller?
better to teach trolls how to cuss.
Geralt, my, been bloody years.
Taller? It's been forever since we've seen Taller.
This bugger's an old friend of mine.
Oh my god!
A wheeze in soup throw.
I'd make for an awfully veiny morsel.
Right, true that. Just look at the ploughing bastard. Naught but skin and bones. Well, gentle trolls, our time I travelled on. You, practice what I taught you. Give you a fucking exam next time I come through.
And he taught them how to cuss!
Tell us sit us down. Tell us suck cock shoesies make.
Sock cuck shoesy mates.
I can see you've made friends, but Taller needs to come with me.
Blood know where Tala go. Tala shoeses makes.
But I need him.
Tala's here stay. You shoeses got. Og shoeses got not. Rug got not. Pug got
They
not.
just want shoes, man.
Tala shoeses make. Tala go.
Make him the shoes.
Now let's all stay calm. Taller will be back. He just needs to come with me. We'll, get some leather for your shoes.
Listen to Geralt. He's telling the ploughing truth. Look at your feet. They're fucking mammoth. Need a damn bale of leather to make shoes for them. Understand? Me and Geralt will get some cocksucking leather. Then I'll come back and make your blasted shoes for you.
Shoeses pog for? And rug for?
Yeah.
2 pairs for each of you gnarled pricks.
Tala go.
I like that they call him Tala.
Knew you buggers were good mates. Sit tight. Be back in a bit. Got to admit, you have a way with trolls. Ever thought of having children?
Children aren't trolls, and vice versa. Besides, witches are sterile.
Just in case you forgot.
Not changed a bit.
Witches are
Still
sterile.
tart as rotting rhubarb. Just happened to be passing through, or did someone send you to find me?
Roach and Dijkstra.
Ah, mean they've not forgotten me. That's nice. Though I am grateful you came to get me, Geralt. Must have a lot on your mind. All those monsters to kill.
Dude, I have missed
Planning
you.
to do some killing of your own.
Huh? I tell you, clowns.
Kinda. Didn't offer any details, though. Maybe you'd be willing. Gesture of gratitude?
Sorry, mate. If they were mum, I've got to be mum.
Be that way. How'd you even wind up out here? Nilfgaard-occupied land now.
You saying the black ones have no use for cobblers?
Probably brought their own.
Brought fuck all, as I see it. Amateurs in uniform. And you'll not find a better cobbler than Tala anywhere in the north.
Yeah, right.
You doubt me?
You're a spy, and you're working with Roach and Dijkstra now. Doubt you went out there to fix Nilfgaardian boots.
Ah, I see you've thought about this. I admit it. Cobbler act's my cover. Who takes an interest in cobblers? No one. You sit there, doing your work, hammering on that soul, and blokes beside you talk. Bollocks, mostly. But sometimes they say something interesting.
Like?
That's all I'm willing to say. Thanks again, Geralt. I'll take it from here. And I'll be sure to tell Roach and Dijkstra how you buggered Og and his mates sideways. As I see it, they'll be so impressed they'll shit themselves.
So what'll you do now?
What do you mean? Head back to Novigrad. Dijkstra, Roach and I have got a master plan to set in motion.
I'll ask again. Details.
Forgive me, mate, I plough in calm. See, were it just up to me, I'd spill it loud and proud. You're trustworthy like no one else I know. But I'm not on my own, so bloomin' unilateral decisions are out of the question. Trap stays shut, I'm afraid.
Right, gotcha. Tell me, you were a fence in Vizima. How'd you become a cobbler?
Pick the least suspicious profession. The fence thing, shite cover. Pissed too many folk off. I didn't need the attention. It's all about being an innkeep. You meet a lot of folk, you know, tossers mostly, but willing to talk about all sorts of things. Problem is, you're tied down like a mutt on a chain. One and the same yard all the time.
Whereas a cobbler travels everywhere.
Better believe it. Even cobbled together this fancy rolling stall.
Lovely.
Bloody bullseye. I've made a small fortune out of it since the war started. Those pricks in uniform are always marching. Know what happens when their cocksucking boots disintegrate? Their feet bleed, blister up. Not a soldier out there wouldn't sell his mother for a comfy pair of combat boots.
I am immensely happy. Taller, Roach, and Dijkstra are all together on this plot.
So long,
I
Taller.
trust these guys.
Good luck.
Oh, I can bloody use it. Radovid's one crafty ore with a clap. But we'll figure a way around that twat.
I mean, if anybody could bring the kingdom back together, it's these three.
Careful it's not also blathering about 3 assassins, drawn and quartered.
Fear not, Geralt. We know what we're doing. Farewell.